Hello, this is Neil from Dawlish Beach Cams. I'm just heading up to the platform at Dawlish Railway Station to meet Richard from Network Rail, who've got a very important announcement for us.
Hi, I'm with Richard from Network Rail, and they've got an announcement that everyone's been expecting this morning. So what's that announcement, Richard?
Well, as you know, 5 years ago this bit of the coast got absolutely battered by storms, and it washed away part of the seawall and pretty much took the railway with it. It took about 6 weeks and tens of millions of pounds to rebuild it. It was done. We needed to work up some longer term solutions, so today we're here to talk about some proposals we've put into Timbridge District Council for building phase 1 of a new seawall at Dawlish, which would be a higher seawall, and it would effectively provide better protection for the marine parade side of the station by sending the waves back out to sea rather than letting them crash over the top onto the railway and the road behind.
Okay, there's rumours of the seawall being raised. Are these just rumours, or is there some fact in this?
No, that is fact. That's part of the proposal we put in. So the seawall's about 5 metres high in places at the moment, and the one we're proposing with that curved top on it would be about 7.5 metres high.
Okay.
So yes, it's higher, but that takes account of projections for rising sea levels. So this is meant to be a long-term solution as we're looking towards the next 100 years for this to provide the right protection.
Okay, great. And so how will it affect the residents, especially along Marine Parade and San Remo, where our other camera is down there?
So for the moment, down Marine Parade, obviously they look out at the railway embankment as it stands at the moment. So a higher seawall will inevitably have some impact on the ground floor level of residents and businesses on Marine Parade.
Yeah.
But actually we tried to build it and design it in a sympathetic way, so that yes, of course it's higher, but actually it will retain those stunning views of Dawlish Bay, particularly for the people who are walking along the seawall promenade itself, and for the first floors of those businesses and homes on Marine Parade, they'll still get the views as well. Okay,
great. So if the seawall's going to be higher, will there be a fencing on the sea side of it?
Yeah, that's essentially where the curved top on the seawall would be. So that would provide a much higher level of safety as well, because at the moment there's nothing there to protect people from slipping off the edge straight down onto the beach. So that would be there, but you'd still be able to see it well over the top of it to look out to sea.
Is there going to be any more work going on down towards San Remo where the breach happened before?
So certainly that would be phase 2 if we look towards that. All of this is subject to funding from government, and getting the right planning permissions in place as well. But yeah, absolutely, that would be the next phase we'll be looking at.
Okay, so if you get the go-ahead for this, how long will it take for it to be completed?
So if we get the go-ahead in terms of the right permissions from the council, and we get the funding in place from government, and government has been supportive so far with developing these proposals, we think it will take about 9 months to build from start to finish. But we know that we've got to be considerate to the tourism industry. Is so important to Dawlish. So we would not propose, for example, to build across the school summer holidays. Yeah. We would stop then and then start again in the autumn when it's not peak season.
Okay, and will there be lots of closures of the railway through that and replacement bus services, or are you going to try and keep it to a minimum?
So we'll absolutely try and keep any of that to a minimum, and we'll talk about actual construction impact when we get the approvals.
Okay.
But yeah, absolutely, we're trying to minimise any disruption to people using the beach, people using the seawall, and using the railway.
Okay, brilliant. Thanks for your time, Richard.
Thank you.
Cheers.